Hello students, today we are going to find the relationship between the current flowing through a purely capacitive circuit when an alternating EMF E is equal to E0 sin omega t is applied across it. Well, you see, we have already discussed the two cases, one for the purely resistive circuit and another for the purely inductive circuit. These derivations and calculations will be of great use in the coming topics of this chapter. Well, you see, we have again assumed that the epoch of applied EMF is 0. That means at the time of start at t is equal to 0, the phase of the source is 0. Means with the reference line it makes 0 angular displacement. And we are having a purely capacitive circuit here, and we apply a EMF E is equal to E0 sin omega t. Epoch is taken to be 0, and then in this case the current will start flowing through the capacitor. We call it IC. C refers to the capacitance. So we know from the basic definition capacitance of a capacitor is defined as charge per unit volt, and so we have C is equal to Q by V, and from that we have V, potential difference across the plates of the capacitor, is equal to Q by C, where Q is the total charge accumulated on the plate and C is the capacitance of the capacitor. So this potential difference across the plate must be, instantaneous potential difference across the plate must be equal to the instantaneous EMF applied across the capacitor. And therefore we have E0 sin omega t for potential difference equal to Q by C. Now if we differentiate both the sides with respect to time, we have d dt E0 sin omega t equal to d dt Q by C. And from this differentiation, you see E0 is constant, that will stay outside. When you differentiate sin omega t with respect to omega t, you have cos omega t, and then you further differentiate omega t with respect to t, you get omega. So this is the result for left hand side, and for right hand side you see C is constant, it will come out, and dq by dt is nothing but current. You see rate of change, rate of flow of charge. So that means dq by dt we write IC, the current flowing through the capacitor. This IC is nothing but the instantaneous current flowing through the capacitor, and which if we arrange, if you shift C on this opposite side, you get IC equal to omega. Omega is already there. You see omega is already there. E0 cos omega t is already there. Omega E0 cos omega t is already there, and C is brought from another side. So we get omega C E0 cos omega t is equal to IC. Now we rearrange it. The omega C is in the numerator, we rearrange it to write it in the denominator, so that it acquires a particular form which we shall be needing just after this topic is completed. Well, you see the denominator, we want to express this in the denominator. For that we reciprocate it, and cos omega t is already there, and this cos omega t can be written in terms of sine, and that becomes sin omega t plus pi by 2. You see why we are doing this? We want to compare the phase, instantaneous phase of applied EMF with the instantaneous phase of the current flowing through the purely capacitive circuit. And this comparison will be true only when both are in the same function. We are using sine function here, so here also we are bringing sine function. And you see, on comparing this equation 1 and equation 2, what you see is that the capacitive current always leads applied EMF by 90 degree. You see, while the phase of applied EMF is omega t, the phase of capacitive current is omega t plus pi by 2. So that means IC always leads the applied EMF by 90 degree, that is pi by 2. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.